see it.
Hello Victoria and Greater Southern Texas. I'm hanging out with the guys from Crossroads. I'm Peter from Runner. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You too, awesome. So how's this tour been going?
The tour's great. We're in the first week still. We're out here with some old friends and some really good new ones. The old being White Tie Affair, whom we toured with last fall. And the new being Go Radio and the almighty Secondhand Serenade. The shows have been great. Texas is hot and gorgeous as usual. The brisket is sizzling. What else can I say? Everything's going great. It's good to be here.
Sweet. Tell me a little bit about the past shows that you've done on this tour. You played Corpus yesterday.
We played Corpus last night. It was our first time there, and it was awesome. There are probably about 1,000 people, and we were right there on the water, on the bay water, and took a stroll down by the shore, and it was gorgeous. And I don't know. It was just. I think we left a good first impression. It was a good time. Everyone seemed to have a lot of fun.
Sweet. Yeah, just watching your set earlier, y'all have a lot of energy and a lot of fun, antics that go on between y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool seeing that.
Yeah, our band story is kind of a unique one. We're all longtime friends, and we all met on tour with our other bands. Nick and James, the drummer and guitar player from Runner, and I had a band called Over It, and Ryan, our singer, joined that band at one point. And John, our bass player, was in the band Rufio. So we met and struck up friendships on the road over the last 10 years, and then sometime in the end of 2007, beginning of 2008, we decided we were going to make a band all together. So in effect, Runner has risen from the ashes of those old bands when we kind of not necessarily broke up, but things started to kind of change and certain members went their own way. We kind of could not shake the love of music and songwriting and performance that we have. So we made this band. And that's our story. We're best friends, we like to have fun and make dreams come true.
Definitely. And your music is really upbeat, fun to listen to and everything.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it. I mean, this is probably the second time that I've actually heard y'all. I've heard y'all before just on a few tracks, on MySpace and things like that. And really found that, it was really fun, upbeat, watching y'all. It seemed like y'all have that dynamic there and everything. It was really cool.
Right on.
Tell me a little bit about the new release that y'all are coming out with.
We finished our first record this spring. We recorded it with a guy by the name of Dave Darling, who's much more than a producer. He's kind of like one of our band uncles and a mentor in a lot of ways. And the record is actually coming out on Capitol Records, which I'm very proud of, through a joint venture between a couple of other labels. Our management company works with Worldwide Pants, which is David Letterman's production company. Very huge and prestigious, kind of intimidating in a way, but it's good to have him at our back, as you can imagine. We haven't met Dave, but we're working closely with Worldwide Pants and Clear Entertainment, which is the label division of Worldwide Pants. And so we have like a really strong and widespread team behind our album and our project right now. So we're all really excited for that. We just played Jimmy Kimmel Live on Tuesday night, last Tuesday. And the album comes out September 28th. So self-titled, Runner album.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about the songs on it. How many songs are on there, and what's the whole essence of it?
There are 12 songs on the Runner album, forthcoming. And I think you kind of hit the nail on the head earlier. They're all upbeat, high energy songs to move you and songs to make you want to move. But also I think there are a few surprises that may take some of our previous fans off guard. We always write from the point of truth and life experience, and so there's some slower, darker moments in the record that we thought were critical to making it feel like a whole. And I think that our old fans will be really happy, and we hope to bring in a whole bunch of new ones and have a massive party.
Cool. And I believe y'all would be touring for the rest of the year?
Or forever. For all intents and purposes. With a little bit of luck, we'll be touring forever.
Cool. Do you, after this tour, what are the plans upcoming?
We're submitted for probably a dozen fall tours, any of which I would take gladly. They're like really cool tours. Unfortunately, I can't divulge any secrets just yet, but we should know really soon what we're doing this fall, and we hope to hurry back to South Texas for sure.
Sweet. Tell us a little bit about previous tours that y'all played on. Any good experiences, bad experiences?
Absolutely. For the most part, great experiences. We did a tour last fall with Every Avenue, White Tie Affair, and Stereo Skyline, all great friends, great bands. And then the summer before that, we did a long summer tour with a band called The Audition, and a really cool band from Australia called Closure in Moscow. It was kind of a punk rock tour. But it was neat the way a kind of, a pop band with punkish leanings like us could fit in there. It was really great. And I think the most memorable tour experience of all so far for me was going to Japan in May of 2009. We played the Punk Spring Festival in Tokyo with NoFX, Bad Religion, Medina Lake, a bunch of other awesome acts. And we got up in front of, I think, 6,000 people or so that was pretty awesome, and it was kind of like right in the beginning of our touring, so
definitely,
hopefully foreshadowing many huge shows in the future.
She will. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about future plans, not just dealing with touring and with the future release coming up. Tell us a little bit what else you want for the band.
We want to just take this thing as far as it'll go. We want to travel the world and bring a lot of people with us. We're really active online, and we're dedicated to our fans and trying to connect with them individually. We spend all day literally on the computer, on Twitter and on Facebook, and just trying to upload new content for those sites and trying to figure out who's going to be at the shows and who's coming to the shows this week. And it's just we feel like it's critical to stay on top of our game to make sure everything falls into place that way. Cool. I don't really like to think of any limits for our band. We feel like the sky's the limit, and we want to go really far.
Definitely. Talking about Twitter, Facebook, and everything, how do you feel these social networks has been a part of the band and for bands in general?
The social networking has been integral for our band, and in the modern landscape of the music business, I feel like they're just absolutely indispensable. If you want to have longevity in your career, and if you want to sell music, which does still sell, even though I tend to download stuff for free, I'm not gonna lie. And if you're clever, more power to you. You should get what you deserve. I mean the downloads, not like jail time. But for us, nurturing a fan base is just, it couldn't be more important. We're a brand new band. We've been around for 2 years practicing, honing our chops, and writing what we feel are great songs, but without people to hear those songs, they're not worth anything. And we want to change the world. So we hope that in reaching out and showcasing our character online, that people will come to our band and want to be a part of this.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add dealing with the band itself, your fans?
As far as our fans go, we love you, and I think you know it. I can't say it too many times. We love our fans. We wouldn't be here without you. Thank you for this. It's our dream. You made it true. Look at you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for
Thank you.